stop.
I was talking
What
first.
the
I was
just
talking
happened?
first.
Did
I
you
was
guys
talking
like
first.
forget that
No,
we're on camera?
no. There
or-
should be no you guys. No.
I was at the gym earlier and I saw a guy, rather than giving the code to his friend to get into the gym via text, he was trying to mime the numbers. And there they are, both with phones in hands.
Yeah, good.
Trying to go, and it's like an 8-digit number as well. So he's trying to mime this number to his friend. I'm like, there is no way this is the only option for this.
There really are some Muppets out there.
Yeah.
For sure.
What do you need a code for?
To get in, because basically, so the gym has like tubes that you have to, that you put in a code, the door opens, you get in the tube, the door closes, and then the other side of the tube opens. Because a lot of the time the gyms are unstaffed, but they're open 24 hours. So people can get in still, but they can't like jump a gate or anything like that.
Sounds very futuristic.
It is. I love the tubes. They make me really happy. Unless they're broken. And it's,
Right.
Would you consider... What? Actually, no, I'm going to rephrase that.
when do you consider getting in a tube?
No. When do you reckon you'll start caring about like going to the gym and
I
stuff
want
like that?
to, but don't you have to be like 16?
Not really.
I think technically, yes.
Maybe you do actually without an adult.
Yeah,
but
for
you
the most part.
definitely. I've seen kids quite young in the gym I go in, but they are usually with adult. To be fair,
Yeah, no, I mean, I've seen, there's a lot of people in my gym that are definitely just cheating the system, and they're like 14. They are, and they're just going in and going ham, which fair play to them. I mean, kind of respect the hustle almost, but I'm also like...
Isn't it a little bit dangerous to like really heavily lift weights before you've had a growth spurt?
It depends how you do
Stunts
it. If you build up to it, obviously you're fine. But if you go in as like an underdeveloped 14, 15-year-old and start lifting really heavy stuff, then yeah, you're just gonna, crush things. I mean, I'm not a scientist. I'm not an expert.
Be careful
in that.
out there, my fellow gym lads.
But,
Take your time.
Yeah, exactly. Don't rush into it just because you saw a video telling you can. But equally, get behind it, even if it's just going for a run. Anyone
way.
can go for a run.
No, I'm with you on the runs.
Like I'd happily go to the gym, but I'm never going for a run.
I reckon you could bench more than Harvey in like a few weeks. Bit of practice.
Why don't I just join one of your guys's and you can go as my adult?
You could. I would advise mine, sauna and steam room. And,
we go to different
nicer
gyms,
gym.
by the way.
we could do
Yeah, but
little
how much is
workouts
yours a
together.
month?
That'd be hilarious. Mine is a little bit more expensive, but
Mine's more
It's
ratchet,
actually-
but like it gets the job done.
it's not that bad. It's only a little bit more. It's not like
Okay.
David Lloyd prices, which you wouldn't even know.
No, I do.
But-
I do. My
Oh,
friend
right.
used to go to David Lloyd.
Right? Yeah, no, it's not like that.
I'd love to go to
I'd
David
love to
Lloyd.
go to David Lloyd.
That wasn't my question. Are people still using ratchet, or am I just old?
What
You
does it
could get
mean?
cancelled for that.
Oh God, she doesn't even know what
Do you know what ratchet means? Dobby, do you know ratchet? Yeah,
Nasty.
Yeah.
Like just kind of old and tattered or whatever. Like just ratchet. Yeah. Isn't there a ratchet in Robots?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Which I love that that's his character's name, because I
Yeah.
don't think that was ever intended, because that word is
What
fairly
days of
new.
the week do you go to the gym?
Oh,
Christ.
blimey.
Whatever he feels like
I think it is different.
Whenever he wants a sauna.
Well, you might have to
no,
start going
'cause
2
I
days a
don't-
week.
I don't go every what was I saying? I don't go every time I go to the gym. That's what I was trying to say. I only
Sometimes
go...
you just go for the sauna.
No, I will never only go for the sauna. I will only go for the gym. But
How do you feel about going like 2 times a week?
yeah, that's fine, because I normally go about 4.
Times a week?
Do you know what? That's probably untrue. Normally is probably 3, but I aim for 4.
I'm
times a week.
surprised that you said you don't want to run again, because you seemed really up for it that one time in France, but did it just like traumatize you or something?
She did do it in Air Forces.
Yeah.
I'm not made for running.
Yes,
I
you
tried.
are. You told me that story about the relay that you had to do, and you absolutely smashed it, but you got disqualified unfairly.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah,
We don't
that's
talk
fine.
about that.
We don't have to get into it unless...
But I didn't enjoy it. It was just easier because my friend Frances, who is a really incredibly good runner, helped me by giving me a bit of a head start to because she was second and I was third.
Yeah, but you're clearly still quick.
But I didn't get taken over, which was good. But it was still the person behind me didn't overtake me. Why
Yes,
do you
I'm
look
with you.
confused?
How a race works, I guess.
You look confused.
No, I'm pretty happy with It was the relay, yes, that we're still
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
So, are you thinking of starting at my gym then?
Yes. Now
and,
I am.
And you want the sauna and steam room as well.
Yeah. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind running on.
To be fair, what I will say is almost definitely you need to be over 16
I wouldn't.
for sauna and steam room.
Okay, listen.
Sorry.
I didn't actually hear what you said. I just said yes, so I could talk about my thing.
That's
yeah,
fine.
no, I respect
I
that.
think it's going to affect your decision though.
What do you mean? Wait, what are we talking about?
You said I wouldn't mind running on what I can only presume was going to be treadmill.
Yes.
Was that it?
Yes.
Okay, so now
I
he's
just,
saying.
there's something about running on concrete that I just don't enjoy.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm pretty sure under 60, it might even be under 18-year-olds aren't allowed in the sauna and steam room. Dob, can you confirm?
I can live
Is
with
it
that.
18?
I can live with that. I don't
Well, in
really
that
care.
case, you might as well have a better trainer.
I'm not going to argue my
Oh
case.
my god, I expected like so much backlash then.
No.
I'll take that with open
Nope.
arms. But,
But
Ratchet Jim.
I just, I don't know what to say to that.
I think your gym would scare her slightly.
Possibly. There's some.
Our one is very much like family leisure centre type.
Yeah, yours probably smells nicer as well.
Do you know what? Sometimes no, but consistently I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
So
But I just want to get stronger.
That's what I was going to ask you. What is your actual
Yeah, fair.
goal?
Yeah.
Like,
I want to get stronger, and I want to
it's good for dance if you're
yeah,
trying to hit
exactly.
stuff.
And my ankles are quite weak,
Mm.
and my knees, which isn't good for dance at all.
oh,
Yeah.
I can actually think of a workout already that would really
No,
help you.
there are some good leg
You're
machines.
really trying to convince me here. I feel.
100%, yeah. Because I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
I'm
I
an
just watched a
arsehole.
YouTube video.
Well, also you could do that, yeah.
But I also
Yeah, you want her to figure out what works for her as well.
But I'll also make the argument that I could have watched YouTube videos 2 or 3 years ago and I never did. It was someone actually forcing me to do it that made me go in and commit to it and teaching me. Because a YouTube video can only tell you so much. Someone standing there watching exactly what you're doing wrong and telling you what you're doing wrong is
It
so
is
much
Yo,
better.
Dobby,
It is more
how much should be
helpful.
my trainer?
Oh, no way.
I wouldn't rely on this guy.
No?
He hasn't been in a
I'm
gym in
sorry.
fucking
This
3
is-
years.
This is possibly the only place
Oh,
we are
God.
able to talk down on Dobby. Is he has
Damn, that's harsh.
zero patience for people
Oh.
that he's training in anything. If they can't do it right away, he's like, "Why aren't you doing
I
it?"
I feel like Dobby's taught me quite
No,
a few
no.
things. How would you know? You're not me,
I think
you're not Dobby.
with certain things, with
You've taught
certain
me a few
things,
things, Dobby.
yeah, and this is the thing with certain things, and especially when he knows exactly how to, calculate the issue and whatever, and he's on it, he does have the patience for it because it's like, yeah, well, this is the way. Whereas in terms of like teaching someone to backflip, because obviously you've got to adapt to the person.
Yeah,
It's
to
always
be
what it's gonna
fair,
come back
when
to.
I was
Just
doing that,
general-
he did just keep screaming at me, just do it.
Exactly my point. So with certain things, unfortunately, and I feel like potentially even Jim, because I've also seen him in the gym. I would say
Hey,
there is-
I'd let him teach me how to run properly.
Yeah,
that he would
But you
probably
don't-
be more than
so
fine.
you
at
do
that,
wanna
yeah.
run?
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying, if I wanted to,
Yeah.
I would go to Dobby.
No, that's fair enough. I'd love to meet an anteater.
Yep. That would be quite cool.
I feel like that was just not a great.
Do we have reason?
Yeah, I had it written down.
I feel like it's going to be so boring. I can already tell.
I like it.
Like I saw this video of this woman.
He just goes out, brings in millions of ants. With
all these ants.
That's
waddles
not
in
what
this
an
anteater
anteater
called like
is.
Barry. Just right, go.
Well, no, an anteater eats the ants.
Oh, I thought he got
But
mind.
anteaters can't open their mouths. Oh, they can
the
literally only ever so slightly widen their mouth to get the tongue out,
Yeah.
and then that's it. They don't have like mouths.
It's hilarious.
It's amazing.
What a strange creature.
And there's something else about them. So I guess it's just the length of their tongues is so impressive. This woman held out like I think it was a tube of honey or something for this anteater, but it was
What?
like such a long tube.
Sorry, like even on the same topic, what the fuck are giraffes? Like what are they doing up there?
Well,
What, like, what these animals that you can think of, like what?
This is going to go
why?
on forever.
The-
we could do this with
No, I know,
every
and
animal.
I would
but
love
the reason,
to do
the
this
reason
with
I brought
a
up
fair few animals.
the reason I brought up the anteater is because I've seen giraffes. I've gone to Chessington. They've got giraffes there. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful or anything, but an anteater.
I've never been to Chessington.
Have you not?
No.
Okay.
Did we not go?
No.
I must have
I've been
imagined
to
it.
Alton Towers once.
Wow.
I've been to Thorpe Park, Legoland. Name me another one.
Legoland are bringing back the stunt show, by the
much
way.
it.
Did I tell you
Yeah,
that?
I
Did I tell you that?
think so.
Legoland are bringing back the stunt show.
Yes, I saw.
In
you
August.
sent me the video.
Did I send it?
Yes. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Which is exciting.
It
I'm
is
not
exciting,
like, but
also
yeah.
sad because I think a few people who could have been part of that now aren't part of that. Someone that we actually know that could have been part of that, I think,
Yes.
isn't part of that, which I am really sad about. But at least it's back, I guess.
But what? Sorry, you.
The anteater. I want to meet one. It's more of a PSA. I want someone to get in touch who either
Right.
has one or knows someone who has one or
Blimey.
knows a zoo that has one, and I would like to meet the anteater. That was just a bit. That was a shopping list thing. I had a Harvey Hates Everything. If anyone was interested.
Not
Can do.
particularly.
Well, I've got a mixed reaction now. Do we need Dobby to settle the vote? Or
it was just.
Dobby said
you
no.
go for
I've
it,
seen
man.
a lot of
But then
people
I'll go
asking
with my
for it.
stuff because I've got some.
Yeah,
interest. What time are we on? Really? Oh, we're sound.
Yeah, I think we're
crack
good.
On. Yeah.
So I.
Why do I think we've been going for so much longer? That's
Yeah, I
Because
actually
we
thought
just
like
did
20
we did a
minutes.
bonus episode before
Genuinely.
this for the members because we didn't do it the other day.
No, I know.
Speaking of, if you want to become a member, please do, because if you do, you get bonus episodes every single week and more podcast. Hooray. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. Welcome back to the 14 Again podcast, I guess, because we don't do
It's
that
not terrible.
ever.
It's better than most intros. They normally happen at the end.
Yeah, exactly. We just sort of forget to intro the podcast. But yeah, I'm Harvey, that's Max, and that's Tilly for anyone who didn't know. Please like and subscribe because it helps us massively. Anyway, people have been asking for me to bring back Harvey Hates Everything, and I don't ever want to do it unless I genuinely have something that's bugging me right here and now.
Oh, it's broken again, Dob. Because he's been gone for a while, I'm just like...
Yeah, but okay, so can you just... Mike
It's
again.
just they'll like that,
all right,
is all I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm sure. I've been around a lot of people recently who think I have some sort of superhuman hearing. Now, I don't want to name any names because I feel like that's a little bit harsh, and I also
Shorts are riding really
I haven't
high.
spoken to those people about it specifically. But I'll be sat in front of someone this distance, and they'll say something, and I'll go, "Huh? The fuck did you just say to me?" But this person just isn't as like loud as me or projects as much as me, and I feel like we are just a typically loud family. And so I'll be sat with someone who basically whispers something at me, and I'm like, how did you think I heard that? You barely heard that.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I literally
There are
have
plenty
no
of people
idea.
that do that as well, and I'm like, because
When you
I
said
actually have...
superhuman hearing, I thought the opposite. I thought you meant you had like really good hearing.
No, I don't think I do.
But that's what. But I just got confused.
No, it's okay.
I
okay.
think I have quite good hearing. Like, of all things, I've trained my ears quite well, and there are so many people that just mumble something at me, and I'm like,
Actually,
what
yeah,
the
I
fuck
take
did
that
you
back.
just say?
Other than a slight bit of tinnitus every now and again, I actually do have decent hearing because I even did a hearing test with my AirPods that I recently got. It was like it takes like 5 minutes or whatever, and you do like a proper hearing test. It came back and they went, "Yeah, you're fucking sound, mate." And I was like, "Oh,
I saw that pop up the other day, and I didn't know what it meant.
yeah,
so I
it's
just
it's
left
actually
it.
really cool. You should do it."
Yeah.
But like I did it, and they were like, because it basically asks you to tap when you like hear a sound or something like that. And yeah, I basically aced it. So actually, no, I do have really good hearing. The people that are whispering are just whispering.
I would argue mumbling. A lot
Yeah,
of people
no,
just
but
don't
sometimes
say
it's not even.
sentences
Sometimes
properly.
it's genuinely not even mumbling. It's literally just talking at like this volume and expecting you to hear it. And I'm like, what
Some
the
people
fu-
do, yeah.
How could I have
Yeah.
gotten that sentence?
Yeah.
Have you ever dealt with this, or are you just not?
I'm just gonna call him out here. Leo used to mumble.
Oh,
Wow,
wow, still
he-
mumbles.
He's a serial mumbler.
Yeah.
I can't understand him most of the time.
Yeah.
But it'll also be in sentences where he's talking about something that you're already not that interested in, and then he's losing even more.
I just tune him out, and he keeps going as well as the impressive thing. I'm just like, bro, how are you?
He's like, nah, you're still in. You're still in.
I'm not
reeling
good at
off
mumblers.
more facts about footballers. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? Who is that?
Yeah. So anyway, my Harvey Hates Everything was essentially people who talk quietly or talk too quietly to the point that they're assuming that you can hear them quite selfishly, I would add.
Speaking of Leo, though, he was in a Car crash. Wow, 2 for 2. Maybe,
Here
wait,
we go.
Oh no,
It was a week ago. Yeah, it was the one before.
Anywho, it's 2 out of 3. How about that? Of the people in this family, well, children in this family that can drive. So yeah, I'm currently setting up a dash cam in my car, as is the sensible thing to do when
same.
you're.
Yeah,
Good job.
Tilly's got one. What car would you want right now?
Similar to Max's. I like Max's.
Okay, yeah. Which is funny because anyone who knew cars would have just said a car, but it's funny because I would have done the same.
Audi.
I literally don't know enough about cars, so I'd have gone, I don't know, the one from that one film or something, because a Ferrari.
I do know cars. I just, for reference for you, because you asked the question.
I don't think you know cars as much as someone who knows cars.
Well, I know that. Thank you, Sherlock.
I'm just saying, like,
It's some people's
we're not,
jobs.
None
It's
of
not
us
my
are
job.
big car people.
Leo was in a car crash.
Yeah, this is also true.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that
It
bad.
Really
So
wasn't.
and it genuinely wasn't in any way as like life threatening or whatever as Harvey's. Not to like compare them. He is still a little bit shaken by it because, as you would be,
you wouldn't be thrilled.
it's annoying.
Yeah.
But
I haven't actually
basically,
heard the story.
to explain it, and as best as I can, feel free to chip in, but try not to jump down on
Don't
it.
really know what happened.
He was supposedly at a junction where the cars on the outside of the junction, if he were to turn out, were parked all the way down the street, so it was very hard to see either way.
Is this near us?
No, this is
Very
way up
far
north.
away.
Oh, okay.
So it was very hard to see either way. And he was sort of really, really slowly creeping out to try and see the traffic, not to launch himself in front of a car and get T-boned, which then would have been similar to Harvey's. But yeah, so he was creeping out and a guy just came speeding again. Just a guy driving too quick down past, cracked the front of Leo's bonnet off, basically. Well, no, not bonnet, bumper, sorry.
Yeah.
Cracked it off, and then that guy apparently stopped for a sec, realised what had happened, and then just kept driving. So it was a hit and run from that
Pretty
guy.
dick move.
Yeah.
You got to admit.
Not ideal for Leo. And then Leo was just stuck with the car like, well, I can't even really drive this away because the bumper's hanging on the floor and like the fog light was hanging out apparently as well. I'm going to be so real. I turned to him, and not that this is good advice, but I was like, I would have ripped that shit off and just driven home. I would not have stayed there and waited, because then these guys came and took his car hostage and are now like charging a fee to buy it back off them or so. I don't even know what's happening. It's gone AWOL.
All
like
of this is really
dumb.
frustrating because in any situation, there's always things you wish you could have done better. Like, for example, in this instance, Leo did not see the person's license plate, which is obviously incredibly frustrating. Not really Leo's fault. But obviously, if he'd have been a bit quicker and just like got out the car and had a look, he might have been able to, I don't know, take some sort of photographic memory image of it. But anyway, like, I think again, if we just by talking about it can help people to be a little bit more prepared, you know, maybe it is worth investing in a dash cam, or just, you know, if something like that does happen,
That's what I'm doing.
as scary as it is, as jarring as it is, if you can just lock the fuck in for a second. Because I said this the other day, like the first thing I did when I was in my accident was go to grab my phone, not because I'm like some sort of mental social media person who goes, oh my god, I need to film this, but because I was like, well, that's also true, but because I was like, I just need to get any of this, because I was like already pretty confident, because I know that roundabout can have incidents like that. So I'd already processed the idea that something like that could happen. So I was just like, phone now. The only problem was the impact was so hard, my phone literally flew into the back of the car. So I probably already said this, but there's nothing I could do about it. So that was really annoying because we didn't actually get a video of it sort of unfolding. But you know, these things happen. You can't control everything. It's just, if there is anything you can control, then go ahead and do it, because it will help you so much in situations like this.
Speaking about cars.
Oh, ka-chow.
I made my head a bit dizzy then. I did a big
I did that
stretch.
earlier. I went really lightheaded and genuinely thought I was going to pass out about 5 minutes ago. See if you can spot it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
good,
good.
thanks.
Oh, we got you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I watched 20-30 minutes of Cars the other day.
Oh,
for the
right. You
first
are
time.
actually talking about that Cars. Good. Okay.
Yeah. And it made me realise, like, I was like, have I never watched Cars? Like, it's
1,
so...
2, or 3.
1.
Good.
Nice.
And then
Life is a highway.
You'll get there. Go on.
then I realised that I don't really watch like new movies. I rewatch a lot of movies or just don't watch movies full stop. I'm not really a movie watcher.
Yeah.
No.
I'm kind of with you on that.
Watching like
I only ever watched them with Izzy a couple of years ago when we both were just doing nothing.
I feel like both our generations though just don't have time for films anymore, and that says a lot about our attention span, but also
but it's not
our...
even that. It's like I don't like I don't like the thought of starting a movie and then having to stop and then re-pick it up.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like the commitment.
I've always said that. You've got the same thing as me. I want to finish a film if I start it. I can't be bothered.
Because this is really random, but I had the same thing with homework. I never, ever start it in intent to just do half of it. Because like teachers would be like,
I think I used to do that.
For English homework, they'd be like, oh, you can read a bit each day. And I'm like, no. Because then in my mind, I've done it.
Yeah.
Because doing it all just mushes into one. So I think I finished it.
But I have a real problem as well with like procrastination in a way, but more similar to what you're saying is that if I get halfway through a task and then either someone distracts me or takes me away from it or whatever, I do genuinely find it really hard to get back into that thing that I was doing, especially if it was frustrating me in any way, shape or form. Like a lot of the time if I'm editing, I'll just plow through an edit because I know that once I'm at the other end, it's done. I don't have to worry about it. It's sorted, whatever. But there have just been times where I've been like pulled away for this, that, or whatever, been really stressed about it and then genuinely never returned to it. It's possibly what even happened when you used to edit YouTube videos and took like 3 weeks to do them or something.
Shit.
Did you not even bother?
No, yeah, but I didn't have anything like that. No, it wasn't the editing that was stopping me. I just forgot. Like when I say I was shit, I don't mean like, you know, I couldn't do it. I literally just forgot.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah.
But do you want to know why I was watching Cars?
Yeah, go on. I did think we got lost a bit in the sauce.
It was because, like, when you're right before summer in school, it gets to the point where teachers just put on a movie. But we actually had a cover for Life, PSHE.
Mm-hmm.
So this boy in my class logged into his he tried to log into his Netflix, which worked, but then it wouldn't. Like it wasn't working. Like when he clicked on the film.
I think Netflix have a new thing where you can't. The account is within the house, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so
but
Cars is definitely on Disney, by the way.
Just hold on, I'm not finished.
Okay.
I didn't finish. He was in, but when he tried to click on whatever it was, so we were gonna watch Grown Ups.
Right.
Oh.
And he clicked on it, but like it went onto it, but it was just black. Like it was kind of like loading, and we just assumed it was the school's Wi-Fi.
No, it probably is.
No.
It.
No, it'll be Netflix recognizing that it's being projected, no? Because if Netflix think that you're like paying for a subscription but then like showing a bunch of people a show, I think that's an issue. Like displaying it somewhere like more public.
Anyways, so we ended up using like ClickView or something. Have you ever heard of ClickView?
Yeah, possibly.
We watched like.
Sounds dodgy.
Don't think it is.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we watch it in a lot of subjects and stuff. Because we watched like, what's that film called? The one with this guy and he like meets God and he does loads of. It's the same guy that was in like the green face.
Bruce Almighty.
Yeah. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
We watched that on ClickView, but we found a Pixar bit, and I was like, Pixar, go on to Pixar.
Yeah.
And then I wanted Ratatouille, or
I would have voted Ratatouille first.
I wanted Ratatouille.
Yeah, it's a great
but everyone
film.
else wanted Cars, and I was like, at the end of the day, Cars wasn't the worst thing ever, because
Cars
some
is a great
people were trying to
film.
vote for Happy Gilmore, and I was just not wanting to watch
I've
that.
never been fussed by that film.
Can I just say, Ratatouille, there was a list recently done, I can't remember who, but by someone fairly official, it might have been like the Times or something like that, of like the 100 best films of all time, and Ratatouille is up there.
Of course
it's like,
it is.
But it's like doing decently. It's not like low hundreds or
You drink
high
that in a
hundreds.
crazy way, by the way. You like half air it, half don't.
Damn.
Do you want me to just like put my nose in it?
Get a
No,
cest
just
full.
drink normally.
How? What?
Like, why are you like airing it?
I'm not about to put my mouth inside the metal ring.
Till he want. God, that was quite the gesture.
What? Don't make me laugh. I don't like the silence.
You're trying to like Doctor Strange it over or something. Crushes the can by
Stop.
accident. Was that guy in Incredibles 2 where he's like, "You want me to uncrush?"
How can you uncrush?
He says, and then he says something about unpunching someone or something.
I don't know how to explain it.
I didn't watch.
Oh, were you trying to do what he did?
I'm gonna go side profile so you can kind of.
Oh yeah,
see.
thanks for the side profile. No, you're literally not doing whatever you just.
She's not doing what I was doing.
Are you
but
doing how you would
Yeah.
do it?
You've just lipsed my drink. Now I don't want it.
You'll live. You don't care. Stop acting like you care. We have the same genes. You're gonna
Yeah,
live.
but I do care. I've always been bothered about sharing drinks with people. I don't like it.
I think you'll live.
But you're fine to be fair. But
You're all right, I guess.
Out of everyone in the family, who would you thank you? He knew what
Who
I
would
was
you
gonna
what?
say.
Want to share a drink with?
Yeah.
Kind of a weird question to ask.
Well, no, for
who,
what?
who out of the family would you most want to share a drink with?
Well, because he just said he doesn't like sharing drinks.
yeah,
did-
I don't know.
In
Without,
an
without the
ideal
context,
world,
that just sounds
I
like such a
wouldn't.
weird question.
yeah, no, it definitely is out of context.
Speaking of affairs, there was a incident at a Coldplay gig recently.
That wasn't yours.
What do you mean it wasn't mine?
That was Tilly's.
It was technically yours. I gave it back.
Yeah, I'm just fucking setting you guys up. I'm going to talk for a minute and then you guys can have
A
it.
minute. You're not going to talk for a minute. You're
Don't
gonna
get the
talk
spray out.
for
I'll
10
I'll
minutes.
actually beat you.
No, dripping. Careful.
It leaked
Do
on
what you
him
want,
though.
but dripping.
I'm not having this. Right, I'm defending myself. There was an incident, if anyone doesn't know, last week,
What
a
if we
man...
just use that on him? He'll give it back then.
Get it.
I will spray it while you're holding it and it will kill you.
Don't spray me. Max, quick, grab it.
Grab what?
The spray bottle, you idiot.
Ah.
Stay away. Right. For anyone who doesn't know, there was a Coldplay gig last week, somewhere in America, I believe Boston actually, where a man was caught canoodling a woman who he shouldn't have been
not fair.
canoodling.
They weren't canoodling.
What's...
That means kissing.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I don't know.
We've got Google.
I want it back.
Canoodling is not hugging.
Canoodling. It does say to kiss and cuddle.
They weren't kissing.
They weren't, but they might have been. They might just not have.
To,
right in
or
that
rather,
moment.
okay, here we go. To canoodle is to embrace and fondle.
They were embracing as if
They were
had.
certainly embracing. Anyway, basically, they
Your minute's up.
The camp. No.
Basically,
Okay, fine.
There was a it's like a not like a kiss cam, but like a kiss cam where it like
Yes.
shows people in the
It is-
audience.
it is
They do
essentially
it
that.
at a lot of things. Like I've seen lots of people do it.
Well, they're certainly doing it a lot more at a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so it showed this man hugging this woman, looked normal, but then all of a sudden, when they realised they were on the screen, they broke apart. The man like shot down behind like
It's the worst thing they could have done,
this
honestly.
kind of
Yeah.
barrier, I guess, like whatever they were stood in, like behind. He shot down. She turned away and covered her face, and everyone was like, "That's not right. Why have they had that reaction?"
But again, that reaction was what got it to go so viral. Because
Yeah.
if they'd have simply firmed it, which, to be
Everyone
fair,
is saying that.
well, I'm about to say to be fair about someone who is having an affair, so that's not really a good start. But like,
Aren't they both having an affair as well?
technically, the woman, I don't know about her marital status, but if she's involved, she's technically still involved in an affair.
What
No,
would have
she-
happened,
she
to
is
clarify,
married.
is it would
Right.
have been more private if they'd have firmed it. It would have been between, because that's the thing.
Yeah,
That
true.
video probably would have reached the family eventually.
Somehow,
You've got to
yeah,
think.
yeah.
But no one would have cared as much if it was just them standing there. However, are you aware of what the whole Chris Martin bit is?
No.
So this is the problem, and they kind of probably were smart for doing it because it definitely could have been made worse. And I don't know if he would have done this exactly to them, but with people, he basically gets the camera on them, asks them their names, and then, gets them to mouth their names towards him, sings a little bit towards them, and then at the end of the song asks them to kiss or something like that. Because I saw another example of it, and it was after the fact, and it was an actual couple.
Yeah.
And then they did the usual thing. And so if he'd have gone through that whole thing with them and they'd have been that lovey-dovey and whatever and then kissed at the end, that definitely would have been worse for the family situation.
I mean, Tills, what do you think of it? What do you make of it?
It's a tough one.
Was it wrong? Was it...
Well, yeah.
Okay, good. Just checking. You never know. You could have said, well, actually, I think, love is love. Probably not relevant here, but...
Because I've been seeing it on TikTok and people were like getting... not upset, but like some people were like, oh, well, it's not really fair because everyone's like just coming at the man for having a wife and kids, but the woman is also in a relationship and stuff like that. And I'm just like, for your kids, that's so weird. And I think he just had a kid that graduated as well. And people were like, I saw people saying like, when you've got like, when you're that age, like that old, and you've got clearly like, they were like, they didn't know what was going on like back behind doors and stuff, but it seemed like their family was quite happy and normal.
Have you not seen the girl, the daughter of the guy blowing up on TikTok? Oh my God. It's amazing. She's got like a video got like 20 million views or something, and she's getting like regular big
well, at
views
least
now.
she gets something out of it if she can turn it into a career.
Now I'm putting some really
Though I don't know
interesting
if
words
that is
into...
the
There we go.
smartest
Wait.
idea
I found
for
her. Hang on. What was her name? Because a bunch of people have now made fake accounts, so that's actually not really helpful. No, it's not her. Oh, what's her name? Oh, is it Megan Byron?
We'll be waiting.
Sorry. Wait. No, Marina. Her name's Marina. And she literally... Well, because the frustrating thing... And I actually feel for her because she posted a bunch of videos about it. There we go. So it got 34 million views, that video. Just reconnecting with life after your dad's affair makes national news.
I saw the brother do that.
Yeah.
His video came up on my...
So what's really funny, though, is that people commented things like, I bet you're sobbing about this on a yacht or PJ. I don't feel bad for rich people, which is an interesting comment because at the end of the day, all this girl has done is be born. Yeah. Right? I don't really blame her for anything. I mean, also...
Well, no one there's blaming her, though. They're not saying, how could you be rich?
But someone literally said, I bet you're sobbing about this on a yacht or a PJ. I don't feel bad. And it's like, I think that's a really harsh thing to say to someone who is just trying to see the light in something bad that's happened to them personally, rather than get absolutely rinsed and bullied for it, which she very easily could and kind of is. But also then she even said... And I love this.
Do you know what? I do change my attitude towards it. I'm actually happy for them. So they are trying to gain some light from that situation.
She said, jokes aside, you guys are being kind of wild. Everyone is allowed to make a million videos about it, but when I do it, suddenly I'm capitalizing on it. I'm not a TikToker or an influencer. I think anyone would make light of a situation like this too.
I like this girl.
Well said.
Yep.
Absolutely well said. Because there is like no reason that she should be the only person not allowed to talk about
Absolutely.
it. That feels like insane.
It should be the opposite.
Like everyone's going, whoa.
And at
you can't cry about this.
At that point, and this is the thing that does annoy me, is people are sort of probably getting annoyed at her for not feeling really bad about it. They almost are wanting for the family
probably doesn't feel great about it.
Well, exactly. But they're then encouraging them being devastated about this event, but on her behalf.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of the day, the only people that are really allowed to be devastated is the immediate family, not anyone fucking else.
Well, I guess anyone who's had like a past experience with cheating is probably going to be a little bit
and I get that.
upset.
Doesn't actually have anything to do with specifically them.
Exactly, it's not their situation.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been blasted all across social media, and unfortunately, if that did, trigger anything for anyone, I do feel bad, and I can't really apologize. I haven't done anything, but it's silly to get hooked up over other people's issues that they're having within their families, because at the end of the day, it's not like any of them have committed a crime. They've not done anything to harm a mass amount of people. They just did something stupid, and they've ruined their own family, unfortunately. But
it's also incredibly ironic that I don't remember her exact title, but the woman was essentially head of HR in some way or another, or like something about people specifically, I think was the title, like head of something to do with managing people, which is just kind of incredibly ironic.
Imagine being caught by Chris Martin.
Yeah, and I wonder, because if I would, and this, I found myself in a real moral dilemma, right? Because as the artist frankly, it's not his choice anyway, what happens each night. They should have done their research, knowing something like that could happen. That is their fault.
Yeah.
But being the artist, knowing that you have in some way, it's really, no, you really can't call it your fault because they're the ones that are cheating.
I bet he feels a little bit
bad. But that's what I mean, is that I would still just feel like, shit, I've done some, I've stirred the pot.
But I say that, it depends on where his morals lie, because if he's, strong enough minded towards
you'd be like, good.
Something like
that.
Yeah, he'd be
yeah. Because you don't want someone like that to just keep getting away with...
No matter what, and this is the thing that I've always slightly felt, though, I do want justice for everyone where it's necessary, but I never want to get involved with something that's not to do with me.
I'm a little bit like, unless I get information that I think is gonna directly hurt or affect someone in a really, really negative way, I'm like, that's not my business to get involved. But
do you ever feel you need to fight someone else's battle for them?
It depends. Like, not really. Like, I don't really want more drama for myself. Like, it just depends.
Which I think a lot of people would maybe look negatively on, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I agree with you for the most part. Why? And unless it's obviously
we're
like
also not saying that this is the right way to think. By the way, it's this is just a personal.
Unless it's like a really close friend or someone that you just without question would defend. It's a lot of the time you've kind of got to make the decision. Is like, well, this wasn't my mess. Like, I don't want to. And there are some people out there who are probably thinking right now, well, fuck it, I'd still fight for someone because social justice warrior. And like,
this is the
great
thing.
But
if we were rephrasing the question and saying, would you fight for your 6 members of family? Fuck yeah, every day of the week.
No, of course.
Like, when it comes to just other people that know's issues, or like even someone else that you've heard of or seen of on social media, and you're fighting a battle for them, it's like, why are you wasting your energy on that?
Yeah,
have your own good life, and I don't really get it, but each to their own. Do whatever you want.
I think there's a lot of people out there that also feel though that they do have it really good, so they want to try and help others and defend the people that maybe are less well off in any way, which I get. But then again, it begs the question: what makes you happiest? Because if it makes you happy to defend someone in any way, whatever it might be, then crack on, because that is at the end of the day, it's impossible to be completely selfless. Like, even if you are donating to charity or helping someone or whatever it might be, you're doing that because it made you feel good or because you felt like it was the right thing to do, and ultimately that is for you. And I know that sounds a little bit too meta. Maybe we got a bit too deep. I don't know.
No, but it's worth mentioning.
But it
is the way of the world.
So if someone's maybe trying to talk you out of helping someone, but you're like, no, that'll make me most happy, then just help them. Like, do the thing that will make you happy.
No, I don't.
I am gonna guess
it's
that you're not gonna want to say what you want to say. Not. Yeah. I don't even know what it is, but
we'll leave that
touch
one
on it
after.
I need to get my notes back up because I had information there and now I don't. So anyway, yeah, we'll wrap up on that because it is a crazy whirlwind. Every single person on the planet is talking about it right now, especially because now there's all of those, like you mentioned earlier. There's other sports games.
I'm sure there's like kids in Africa that aren't talking about it.
Quite possibly, yes.
Hilarious. People, all that's happening now is if there's a camera like in a
No, I did
US
see that
stadium,
though. Like
people will
people
be
that are
assuming that position and running away as soon as the camera hits them.
I saw mascots recreating it.
There was that one.
Stop.
I was talking first.
What the fuck?
I was talking first.
Did you guys forget that we're on camera?
No. There should be no you guys. No. I was talking first, and I rarely do it as well. So that's not fair.
I kind of blame both of you though, because I watched it happen.
No. I didn't leave any gaps.
To defend Tilly for a second, I kind of directed it at her when I asked my question. But anyway, sorry to have that little spat on camera,
Fine.
but it's fine. We got it. We're right.
In
So,
my head, it worked.
no, it really didn't. There was two people speaking at once.
Tilly
and
was in
it's-
flow state there. And she was in flow state with me, but without me.
Yeah. She was like harmonizing with your words or something. But yeah, so there's a bunch of people now at sports stadiums being put on camera,
Yeah.
cuddling, and then reacting. It's like everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
Were you going to add to that, or?
That's all I was saying. You weren't listening.
That's what I was saying.
said.
So why were you both saying
I
it?
Because I
said
was
it
saying it in a better
first.
way.
Oh, okay. I actually believe that. Do you
No,
want to
she
take
was
it?
just saying that the mascots did it, which I was sort of
Oh,
alluding to.
I actually didn't see that.
Basically, they've been like, I think it was like a baseball game or some kind of game.
The
and
green fellas.
couldn't
Green
tell you.
fellas.
Oh.
And they were like going around and everyone was recreating it, and then it got to the mascots and there was 2 mascots and they did it and it was really funny.
Yeah, no, it is a funny trend, and ultimately it is bizarre that guy allegedly, because I actually don't know how real it is, but allegedly he put out that statement sort of saying how he thinks it's unfair that people are all talking about it when yada yada yada. It's like, mate, don't be on fucking camera at a Coldplay gig.
And before we wrap this topic, do you know what is scary about that? Is if you do have a situation like that, you know, out of context looks bad, and people nowadays are clever enough to latch onto that and create false documents and create a false narrative towards another story. Some people could really get fucked over by that, and especially with, like, you know, AI kicking about able to do that.
That's also why I'm suspicious, because basically the guy that cheated put out a statement. I haven't actually seen it from any official source. I've only seen it like reposted by people. But he essentially put out a statement, like I said, saying about all the things that he thinks are unfair about it, and then quoted Coldplay at the end. And it was just the most like cringe, weird statement
I've seen that.
to put out about just having cheated, basically. It's like he should have, if he'd have just said...
He actually did quite well up until that point.
Well,
I read
because
the
I
thing
still
as well.
think if he'd have just said, that was bad, I shouldn't have done it, I'd like this time
he
to deal with
pretty
it
much
privately.
did up until that last bit. That's what I'm saying. It was the last bit where he eventually sort of turned.
I think
and
it was all a
goes,
bit of a mess, really.
This is Coldplay's fault.
No, well, yeah, that's what I mean, though, is that there was a bit earlier on as well where he was kind of like, it's really unfair to do whatever
He was
it is.
also saying, but about filming them without their consent and putting it on. That's sort of what he was blaming it on, basically.
I just think that's ridiculous. Like, people
Like,
need
bro,
to do
you're
their
out in
research.
public at a concert.
Yeah.
You can't. Unfortunately, as soon as you're out in public, you can be filmed without your consent. If you then visibly don't not consent to be in the content, that's where it's different. But like, if you're just cutting about in the back of someone's video,
Yeah, I was
unfortunately,
gonna say, what if someone else just
fair
happened to be
game.
filming a video and they were in the back, and then they post it on TikTok, and like, not saying because this is a different situation, but why are you looking? Why do you always seem confused, both of you? Whenever I start,
I'm
talking?
literally just listening.
But now he's confused.
I'm also listening in a confused way.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying, if they were doing what they were doing in the back of someone's video, that person posted the video on TikTok, and then the son or daughter was scrolling on TikTok and saw that video, same thing could have happened, just it wouldn't
But
have
you
been
could-
nationwide.
You could argue the same thing. I mean, it's really hard because phones are just so, everyone's got a phone, and you know, it's so easy to just record on one. But it's sort of like saying that if you saw a TV show was recording or whatever, you wouldn't exactly, you know, kiss someone you shouldn't be in the background of a TV show. It's like if people have got phones out, don't be doing anything you shouldn't be doing.
You also actually made a really good point the other day off podcast, in the sort of going on from what you just said, in that people are now a lot more consciously looking for moments like that as they're filming content on their phones, because people want a little viral moment on TikTok or whatever. So you do have to be so much more cautious, because never mind are people always filming things, they're also consistently thinking about which bit is going to look best on social media. And if you're cheating on someone up in a balcony, that shit's going everywhere.
Yeah.
And there was however many thousand people in that audience. So.
But then it begs the question, like, at what point does social media turn into a similar thing where, like, with TV now, if you directly feature someone in a TV show, you pretty much have to get them to sign a release form just in case they suddenly turn around and decide they didn't want to be involved or whatever. All these people that are going onto Carnaby Street and filming and all this going to have to get release forms for all of the random strangers they
I think it
interview?
should stay the way it is.
I guess so long as you get like a clear I'm happy to be on camera,
Yeah.
recorded. That's as good as any contract.
And
Really.
but that's if you're like actually featuring someone in the content, like if they're speaking and getting involved.
That's what I
at
mean.
that
Yeah,
point, you
yeah,
need
yeah.
to get their permission. If you've started filming someone and you're like interviewing them and they go, I don't want this, like I don't want to be, and you keep going and then you also post that, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. But
It's one of those things really where obviously there are certain reasons why people might hide their identity for a few different reasons, but if you're out in public doing something you shouldn't be doing, then it's really hard to have sympathy for you when you go, oh well, I didn't know I was going to be filmed. It's like, well, why were you doing something you shouldn't be doing?
yeah, facts.
So there's no winner really. It's just both people are kind of in the wrong, but one of them is actually doing something wrong. The other was just minding their own business, filming themselves and caught something. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, but I'm glad we talked about it because everyone is.
Yeah.
So now, Tilly, you've got your summer holidays coming up. You just finished school. How you feeling?
Toot, toot.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watched Cars, so that was nice.
Yeah. That I've not done much.
You know, you've been planning. Apparently, you've got loads coming up.
No, you lie. We went paddleboarding.
But that wasn't in summer.
It was close enough. It was warm.
When did you go paddleboarding?
With Danny and Leo. And no, that was it.
Was I in Poland?
Yes.
Ah, that makes sense. I never saw anything from that. So this is. I'm learning.
Yeah, no,
with
we
you
didn't.
guys.
We didn't film any of it. We just went and did it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And hopefully we're
surprises
gonna
me.
go back as well. Maybe actually get
Yeah,
some
you
content.
were in Poland.
Thank you. Thanks for that.
We sorted that one, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know, but
just-
Tilly needed to make sure.
yep.
Because
And
it was
I
the day I
respect
got
that.
my hair done.
Guys, by the way, I am so excited to go back to Poland to film on those roller coasters.
When are you
I'll
going
bring it up
back?
every day until it happens.
You're going back.
You're coming.
I've not been. How can I go back if I've not been?
Okay, I'm going back. You're coming with.
You're going back.
When?
When we figure it out, probably
Next
later this
time.
year.
That's another one to add to my list. Guys, I want to go to as many countries as possible.
Should we do a live podcast in Poland?
Live.
Do you know?
Yeah, like
Before I'm 18.
Like a show?
Okay, cool.
Like a live show?
yeah.
No,
Oh, okay.
not in Poland. I don't think we have a big enough audience.
Maybe. Do we? Do we have a big enough
We'll have,
audience
like,
in Poland?
2 people comment from Poland, I reckon. 2 or 3.
Let's
and we
find
love
out.
you. You're great.
Thank you for listening.
But surely there's not a big enough audience there.
I guess we'll find out. Sorry, when you're 18 or when you're 18 or you want to be
Before.
18? Before you're 18.
I want to go to like loads of different countries because we do repetitive holidays a lot. Like we did Tenerife loads, we've done Spain loads, France loads.
I've not been to Spain.
You
Ever?
lie, boy.
I have been to Spain once. And that was
I've been
through
to
the
Spain
airport.
like 5 times or more.
Oh, you're so right. I have been to mainland Spain, but it was off of a cruise ship. Yeah. Dobby saved me. Yeah, there was 2 places in Spain, but I haven't
Vigo?
been
I
to
always
Spain,
forget that
if you know
I've
what I
been to
mean.
like the Bahamas. So when we went on the MSC cruise, we went to like the Bahamas.
That's not Spain.
Yes. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about because
where
me
you've
and my
been.
friend were talking about like where we've been, and I was like, I've definitely been to more places than that. And then I remembered it. We went to like the Bahamas, somewhere else. The one my mum likes to see. Which one's
Caribbean.
that? Caribbean. And yeah, other places. But I want to go to like Greece, Hawaii, Dubai,
Why Dubai?
because it's just another country, isn't it?
So's
They're looking appealing to young teenagers on social media nowadays, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes
Over in
sense.
Dubai.
So Greece,
They
Hawaii,
see the lifestyle
Dubai,
and they like it.
I wanna go
Antarctica's another country.
back to the Bahamas. I'm trying to. Oh, Germany. I want to go to Germany so I can say I've been there.
Okay.
But I've been to Belgium.
You've never been to Germany?
No.
Hmm.
I've been to Belgium. Have you
They've
been to
got
Belgium?
Some
Yes, we were there for
fantastic
Formula 1.
theme parks in Germany and Belgium, actually.
Well, I've been to Belgium, so I don't actually need to go back. I'm just
We
trying
can
to.
go.
Done that one.
I just want to tick loads of them off. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's
Have you got
another
like an app for
country?
it? I've got an app.
No. What's another country that we haven't been to? Poland.
Haven't. North
Well, yeah,
Korea.
we can do that.
Japan. Japan's a shout.
I would actually love to go to
Said
South.
North Korea.
I would
but
love to go
okay.
to South Korea.
Yeah.
Sorry, North Korea. Oh, bad
They're
sentence.
not watching this. They are not
Yeah,
watching
probably
this.
not. Probably not. Anyway.
Yeah,
don't even know
wait.
if they're
Five
watching anything.
countries I want to go to: Japan, Greece.
Yeah.
I
I can't get behind Greece.
Dubai.
I think you said North Korea.
Japan, Greece, Dubai,
Bahamas?
Bahamas again, and Germany.
I agree with that list other than Greece because, and this is no
I
hate.
just want to go there.
This is no hate to the people of Greece.
Oh, and I've been to Croatia, which was a new one to tick off. I was really happy to tick that one off.
You all look like you're having loads of fun in the Mamma Mia films, but
I don't.
I just think
I want to go to Greece because it's a really pretty country.
I agree with that.
And it's a good place to get tanned.
But once I've got all my pictures, what am I doing?
Yeah, I've not said I
You
want to go for a
sound like
month.
the most ungrateful white bitch that would go to.
There's
Greece
no roller coasters.
Yeah.
But
Where
like he's acting like I've just said I want to go for a month.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like the food also. Okay, I haven't eaten in Greece because obviously I haven't been, but I've had Greek food in many different countries. I've had Greek food in Belgium. Random, I know. But
I feel like Greece are going to be offended by this. What you're about?
yeah,
to
probably.
Say.
But I'll
I've just
bring it
never
back.
had a good experience with the food.
Well, maybe go there and actually try it.
I feel like it'd be greasier in Greece,
That's funny.
but I'm not joking.
I don't think that's fair. Actually, I think if anything, they're going to get it right. So I think we need to give Greece a fair try.
Did you mean like actual Greece?
Yeah, Greece.
Yeah,
Greek food is quite greasy.
Greece lightning. I just don't
Or
think
oily.
that
Oily is
Greece is
actually
high
the right
enough.
word.
I don't think Greece is high enough on my priority list to even start thinking about going there. Like I want to
I
go
really
to
want to
Germany.
go there because it's just a chill holiday. This is the thing. A lot of the holidays we go on, like especially I loved Croatia bit. It was an adventure holiday. It's
That's
just-
what I want.
I know, and you weren't there. But that's what I'm saying though. Greece is just chill. Like I know that if we went there, we wouldn't be doing anything. I'd just chill.
No, that's fair enough. I can't argue with that. But yeah, I just I think literally anywhere else right now. I mean,
Paul
Japan,
Mills, I know you're watching this.
he's not going to take you to Greece.
He might.
He'd be more likely to take you to Japan.
He'd be more likely to take me to Hawaii. That was on my list. That was what it was.
Oh, I do have a
'Cause
thing.
me, mum, and dad want to go to Hawaii, or me and mum. I think dad would come.
Yeah,
He
would.
probably would. I have a thing just to announce, just real quick. Paul has decided to change his name. It will now be PORL from now on, as in.
And you're letting everyone know on his behalf.
I'm just because he asked for me to just
Yeah.
spread
No,
the
he
word.
asked me as well.
Yeah.
As much as possible. So it is now Poral.
I think it's on his passport as well.
Yeah.
From memory, he
Isn't
just
it
got
on
it
his
redone.
ID as well?
I think he's working on it. He needs to send it off and get it back.
Yeah.
Poral
Yeah.
Mills.
The passport he was already
Forever.
doing. Yeah.
Right.
Just so that the internet has that like solidified.
Yeah. I just needed it out there.
with
Right,
no
we can
other
move on
option.
now.
He needs to change his username as well.
Yeah.
We have got a comment shout out because every week we do a comment shout out. And for anyone who's new, that basically means that we go into the comments of one of the last episodes. I need to tell
It's
people,
kind of
Tils.
self-explanatory.
I know that some people might not know. And we basically see if anyone's left a nice comment or a good question or whatever, something funny, and we read it out. So this one is from Zoe White, who says, "This past week, I've been binge watching the entire podcast since I keep seeing clips of it on Instagram. My question is, what do you think your average screen time on your phone is, and how many hours is too many hours?"
So-
Oh, mine's so high.
Let's not
I'm
check.
telling you.
Yeah,
Let's make
I
a
haven't
guess.
checked mine either.
Mine's probably
And
like
then check.
7 hours.
Recently,
It's been way more as well.
I don't know if I've been on my phone more or less.
I've been on
The
my phone way
problem
more,
is-
especially in the last few days because I've been off school.
But what did you do the other day? Can you remember? With my phone. You told me about something you did with my phone. I'm going to start drip feeding you information until you can take the story for yourself. While I was sleeping.
Oh, basically, I went into Harvey's room because I was just gonna have a little chat. Basically, just for
Catch
I
up
wonder what
on
Harvey's doing.
stuff.
And I went in, and he was like fast asleep. But he had this app open on his phone, like this word app that he plays,
Thank God.
and he also had his torch on. Really random. What? Oh gosh, that's not very funny.
Sorry, no, it's
That's quite weird, actually. I know I'll never be going into your room.
It wasn't
past
even
10
like a
o'clock
reference to
anymore.
anything.
Oh.
It was just, Anyway, I play this word game. I've even showed it in a
No one
vlog
cares.
before.
Not Roblox.
It's
It's a random word game.
Shout out to Retrogram, by the way, who they make this app in Adelaide, in Australia. I don't know why. I
Australia.
don't know why that's relevant.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway.
And he had his torch on, which I found weird because his phone was face down on the bed.
Mm.
So I turned the torch off, turned the phone off, and I put down the blinds a bit. And then I
Tuck
walked
me
out.
in.
you already tucked in. Well, I did this,
Quick
and
enough, right, good night.
I said
I wouldn't put it past
It
her,
was
to be
on the
honest.
way out.
I said this to Harvey. I don't know how light of a sleeper he is, so I was the quietest I've ever been.
Mm.
I just didn't want him to wake up and scare me, because then if he scared me, I'd have screamed.
He's quite an aggressive wake-upper.
No, I know.
If you catch me off guard,
No, because I've had to come and wake him up before, like
Yeah.
just for random things, and it is quite
Honestly, you
scary.
should see your face.
no,
when
but you know what?
wake
Mum did that to me once as well. I think I get it
to be
from
fair,
her.
I actually bet I'm really bad as well.
No,
Sure.
you're not, because you just ignore. You're awake, but you ignore, so you don't
fair.
move.
Yeah.
Actually,
But your whole body. I'm gonna try and do a rendition of it, and I think I'll mess it up and probably embellish it a
I'll
little
tell
bit.
you.
But I don't know if I
Well,
can
for
do
the
it
record as well,
seriously.
before he does this, no one ever wakes me up. So if I'm being woken up, it's like for something urgent.
that was not right. He goes like this. He goes.
Oh right,
he goes,
okay, we all know how it goes, do we?
So I'll be like, Harvey, huh? Oh,
It is.
Right.
It's like
Oh.
a proper you.
Yeah, because
Flick.
it must be for something
Everything.
important. Because how dare
it's
you
never
wake
for
me up
anything
otherwise?
important. It's just because you're always late.
Anyway, the reason that's actually not true. The reason I brought it up, was because my screen time is so high because sometimes I do just fall asleep playing word games or something.
Yeah, that's the
so-
thing. I'm always up quite late on my phone, and it is on majority of the day just to check things like socials, texts,
What do you think
all
yours
that
is?
type of stuff.
I think my screen time is probably about 10 hours.
I reckon I'm actually more. I reckon I'm a. Well, I think.
It's stressing me out now because normally mine wouldn't be that high. It can't be that high because 6 hours of my day I can't even look at my phone.
Yeah,
But like the last today and yesterday,
it's going to be
it would have
high.
racked up.
Yeah, you've got to
'Cause
give
it
us benefit of the doubt that our jobs are on our phones. By the way,
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Same here.
And I do genuinely do a lot of work on my phone, but does your iPad transfer over the screen time as well, or do they share separate screen times? I don't know if iCloud
That's a good question,
groups it all
actually.
together or if it's just per device.
I don't think mine does.
Because I think it's per. I think it's per device because there
I
have been
think
times where
mine's
I've been working on my
separate.
laptop as well, and I think it's been racking up the screen time. Genuinely,
Well, should we check?
yeah, we can check now.
I would say for me, I'm probably about 11, maybe a bit more.
I'd say I'm 8.
I forgot where screen time
That's
is.
going to be so wrong. Is it
There it
8 or
is.
9?
Just type it in.
Wait, where's screen? Why am I on keyboards?
Guys,
Oh my god!
I
Oh
think-
my god!
I think mine's worse.
Oh my god!
Mine's quite bad, actually. Mine's worse than I thought. I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
lie.
God.
Right, Tilly, go
What
first because I'm
happened?
almost
Yes,
certain it's the lowest.
Today and yesterday is like. Hold on, before I show you, do you see how big they are?
shit!
Yeah.
If I look. Today.
It has gotten worse. I don't know how it's gotten worse.
Today mine's crazy. Do you want to know what what's your most used app?
Tell us what your average is.
Sorry, my average is 10 hours and a half.
10 hours and a half. What's yours?
Nah, I don't fancy it, to be honest.
You've got to say.
16 hours, 30.
Mine's 20.
Yours is double mine.
How can you only be asleep for 4
That's what I
hours?
mean. That's what I'm talking about. There's no way that's accurate.
Mine kind of makes sense because I sleep for about 8 hours, so yeah.
Wait,
But-
what's your most
Blimey.
used? Most used.
My most used, and this is true because I even remember
Mine is...
this morning I fell asleep on YouTube. As in, I woke
Do you
up.
know what?
to
Mine
YouTube being
goes
open.
TikTok 15 hours, Snapchat 15 hours, YouTube only 11.
Can I say
That
up,
shocks
up
me.
there?
Mine is Snapchat.
Can I make an argument for myself?
Mine's normally Snapchat.
My highest, other than YouTube and Instagram, are Files, WhatsApp, and Dropbox.
Yeah.
All
do
work
you wanna-
apps.
Do you want to know what
So,
mine is? Mine goes
To
TikTok,
give me credit.
which makes sense because I've been
Yeah.
on TikTok,
Right.
especially yesterday, a lot. Snapchat, which that's literally how I contact everyone except the family. YouTube, which I use every day. CapCut, which is so random.
Yeah.
WhatsApp. Safari, which is like homework and then just Googling things.
Yeah.
Google, which is homework.
Wait, did you have Google Calendar in yours? Because my calendar's in mine.
Instagram.
Instagram, TikTok,
Calendar.
and WhatsApp.
I keep going on calendar. I've been on Southhill Park to look at tickets for things. I was not on there for 2 hours. I was not on there for nearly 3 hours.
This makes no fucking sense. On
How
Tuesday,
is Spotify only 2 hours?
Listen.
You know, on Wednesday when you came in and I was listening to music, I then left it on for the whole time.
Well,
I don't know how Spotify's only 2 hours.
Screen time, so the amount of time you're looking at your screen, I suppose.
Please.
Not that your phone's active. I don't
Please
know.
listen to me.
Oh, yeah.
On Tuesday, the 15th of July, I did 27 hours.
Defied physics.
How?
Defied time.
I do not understand.
I'm going to look at my
27
days
hours. Something must have gone
after.
wrong.
It makes absolutely no sense.
Because even mine still doesn't really make sense to me. I don't understand how it's...
Also, by the way, they now do a thing called pickups, which is actually quite funny. It's like how many times you picked up your phone in a day and what you first used.
Where do you find that?
It's just if you scroll down a bit. So today I've picked my phone up 64 times. To be fair, that actually makes sense because
Wait,
I've been in the gym. So every time I'd go to do a set, I put my phone down and turn it off.
Today I've
and then
picked
pick
up
it
my
back
phone 44 times.
Okay, that's quite high.
What was yours, sorry?
64.
55.
Oh, mine's the lowest. Come on now.
And then the thing I use...
TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, WhatsApp.
To be fair, a lot of the thing I use
mine's
first
TikTok,
is my
Instagram,
Word app.
Snapchat, Spotify.
So apparently I just pick up...
Mine's mostly Snapchat.
Apparently I just pick up my phone and go straight to Words.
But the thing is,
Alien
do you want to know why it's so high?
It's a game I'm
For
playing.
me, yesterday, I was filming TikToks a lot of the day. And I have been, the last 2 days, contacting my friends, organising things on Snapchat. And then just streaks and stuff. Like, I've just been talking to people over Snapchat. I call my friends on Snapchat.
Yeah, that won't help.
Like, I do everything on... I think having Snapchat as one of the highest is actually, in my opinion, quite a good thing.
I don't even really use Snapchat.
I use it
'Cause,
instead of
like-
Messenger to text mates and stuff because
I've moved away.
all work stuff happens in like messages and WhatsApp. So I'm sort of like just keep that there.
No, I get that.
Separates
I get
them.
that. Well, anyway, that we need to wrap up now because we've been going for ages. But thank you so much for joining us for this week's podcast. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. And before we leave you, it's time for Tilly's moment.
That'll do, surely.
There's no moment there. I usually defend you. I usually keep some space for you for. Don't make that face at me, you little shit.
What's my moment? Go again. Say it again.
It's time for Tilly's moment. I liked that. That was a good moment. Good save. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We will see you when we see you. And if you remember, you'll see us in the bonus episode. So thanks for being a member.
Oh, if you remember. You said if you remember. Oh, if you're a member. I thought
Not
you said...
if you remember. If you're a member. And that's it from us.
Do you remember the 21st night of September?